Humanitarian relief is loaded onto lorries heading into Gaza as aid slowly gets moving, but the situation is far from satisfactory. Only 8 vehicles went through on Tuesday, with the World Health Organization saying it cannot get vital supplies to hospitals in the north of the territory. Lack of fuel, which Israel is refusing to allow through because it says it could be used for military purposes, is seriously hampering Gaza's hospitals, which need it for generators.
Health institutions in the Gaza Strip depend very heavily on generators to produce electricity and operate the necessary equipment for patients and injured people. Now there's a complete power outage, and we rely heavily on electric generators.
The World Health Organization says almost 2/3 of hospitals in Gaza have been forced to cease operating, and the United Nations says the territory is facing a humanitarian disaster.
The aid, which resumed from Egypt over the weekend, is a mere drop in the ocean of what is needed when hospitals deprived of resources are overflooded by over 15,000 wounded. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is now verging on catastrophe.
US President Joe Biden himself admitted on Tuesday that the aid getting into Gaza was currently inadequate.
Mr. President, is humanitarian aid getting into Gaza fast enough? Not fast enough.
But his own administration has also said that it favours only pauses in fighting rather than a ceasefire, which other countries and the UN have called for. Washington maintains a ceasefire would benefit only Hamas.